morning, gentlemen. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Larry Ryder. I'll be the aircraft commander today for this mission. We're going to support the red flag exercise at Nellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas, Nevada. We'll move the 59th Attack Fighter Squadron up to Nellis. Engineers, our fuel load will be 10,000 pounds. We'll make one aerial refueling en route. We'll take on about 10,000 pounds up there. Navigator will pick up the tanker about 60 miles north of Dallas on track 13. We'll drop off over Amarillo, Texas, and then shoot on up to Las Vegas for the landing. Does anybody have any questions? Let's go fly.
Pretty good weather. Crew rest in Dallas tonight. Doing great. Figured that.
Check. If you clear. If you clear. Pulling. Check. Starts like emergency. Before starting. Start clear. Okay. Navigator, you ready? Okay.
Good morning, gentlemen. As you know, SAC has been tasked to support the 59th Attack Fighter Squadron during their red flag operations. For today's mission, we will launch 5 tankers to refuel 3 fighters each. We'll launch at 1-minute intervals, beginning at 1400 Zulu. Maintenance delays will launch free flow at the end of the stream.
Riverside, you've got 12,000 scattered, 22,000 scattered, 3 miles a day. Shouldn't be any problem.
Okay.
Have a good flight.
Thank you very much. Okay, call sign today is Mountain 60, takeoff time 1000 local, in support of red flag. Flying for 3 hours. Fuel load today, 70,000 pounds. We're going to be refueling 6 F-15s. Fueling airspeed will be 315, 641. We got a 36,000 pound offload. Height of range 12,000 feet. Anybody got any questions?
Yes.
Okay. Just press it up and go to the airplane.
Good morning, gents. Welcome to Red Flag. I'm Colonel Jim Woods, the Red Flag Commander. And for the next 2 weeks, we're going to subject you to the simulated combat associated with your first 8 or 10 combat missions. You'll be attacking realistic targets, those targets protected by the aggressors and F-5s, surface-to-air missiles, as well as anti-aircraft artillery, and your communications problem will be compounded by communications jamming. It's up to you at this point to put it all together, all that training that you've had up to this point in time, to get the best out of this particular exercise.
Okay, today, guys, our mission is going to be a combined mission of both sweep and force protection. Tony, you and I are going to be Eagle Flight, and we'll be responsible for the sweep part of the mission. We'll precede the strikers into the area, and we'll be responsible for maintaining air superiority, or in other words, keeping the red air off the strikers.
On takeoff, we're going close echelon up to Desert Rock. At Desert Rock will be a right-hand turn to go north up toward Quartzsite. At Quartzsite, we'll be splitting into 2 elements. Baron 1-3 and 1-4 will be staying at Quartzsite and liking to drop down to the 10,000-foot block.
Ron, you'll be flying in Lion Flight, responsible for force protection with the strikers. Jack, you'll lead Wolf Flight, establish a roving cap in the northern area, and be responsible for protecting the strikers during egress. For sweep, Tony, you and I, we're responsible for air superiority. We'll try to search out for an entire time out there, primarily looking for red air.
Your job today will be to look for blue air-to-ground strikers. We want to go ahead and strip the cap of the players coming inbound so that 1-3 and 1-4 are able to hit the strikers prior to getting to the target.
273, you got those F-15s, a left-hand turn now. Brake left, we're up.
270, they're now 5 o'clock, about a mile and a half. Roger, braking left. Right behind him, 12 o'clock. I got him, going down. He's rolling out, stay with him. Raj, going with him. He's braking right. There he goes, don't lose him. Raj, he's on my nose, I still got him. He's rolling out, brake left now, brake left. Making left. Turning with him. There he goes, popping up, watch him. Raj, I passed him, he's on my tail. 6 o'clock, crossing over, run him now, run it. Now, jig hard. I'm tracking, he's in my sights. Roger, confirmed hit. Mission completed. Roger, let's go home.
Sometimes the hair just stands up on the back of your neck, and you know you better take one last quick peek, and that's what happened today. I was flying down towards Quartzsite, and Denny was engaged with the guys up at Reveille. I made a quick check and saw you sliding in, and I just pulled back, and that's where we ended up.
Okay, that was an excellent move, because when you did that belly check, came back in. With the airspeed I had, I overshot and went to the outside.